not here today. And I want to tell you I was happy to see that. Not because I wanted him to be gone, but because you notice those little treats beside you? As I walked out of my building, the wind got underneath and it destroyed it. So I brought it anyway because I wanted you to see it. Because I did have every board member covered. But this is Matt. So this is Matt's. And we'll make sure he gets it. Yeah, I think he'll enjoy it. But that was leaving the building. So I wanted you to get a chance to see that. I gave you a packet. I know you have one digitally to look at, but I thought maybe while we do some highlighting tonight of our program, the After School Adventures at our school has been going on for over 15 years. So one of the things I wanted to do is see a few samples of what's done. We offer 5 or 6 classes a night, 4 days a week, mainly during the month of March, and it gives kids a chance to explore some fine arts. And it's really for fun. I truly believe one of my goals is I would like school to be some place that we create some fond memories. And if we can do that, that will encourage kids to come to school every day, and it really helps them to experiment with some of those, maybe some skills or gifts that they don't realize they even have. So I brought some students with me, and even some of their friends came, their parents, and I'll have them share a little bit out of 3 of our classes. If you look through the classes, there are some costs, generally about $18. We try to keep it as minimal as we can, and we do offer scholarships for kids. We know which kids are needy, and so we make it possible for as many kids to attend as possible. We have just about 300 different kids that participate out of 480. So we're running a good percentage. Generally, each night I have 100 kids that we load in cars at about 5 o'clock. And didn't miss a hitch. Parents have been supportive, and the kids had a lot of fun. So I don't want to talk all night. I know you're already tired of me talking. So I'm going to turn it over to some fun kids. The 20 classes, we have bowling. We have dodgeball. It's not all about art, but we have a lot of arts. And I brought some of them with me tonight so you could get a chance to see what they do. I'm going to have to talk to you a little bit and enjoy some of the kids that I get to enjoy every day. So I'll start with pottery. And Haley, why don't you take out some of the items you have and take them up to the board so they can have a look and you can tell them how you made those. You can just start right here with this gentleman, right in front. When you see a name tag in front there with the board members, you can show them and they can just pass it around. Haley, you can tell them how you made those. But Haley, why don't you come over here? Speak right into there and let them know how you did that.
With the yellow cup, I slammed some clay on the potter's wheel, and you have to start centering it, and then once I got it all centered, then I drilled a hole in the middle, and I started bringing the walls up, and then after I finished that, then I made a handle out of some of the extra clay, and with the bowl, you have to take, you have to make a bunch of little foils, and then you have to smooth them all out in a bowl for as like a mile or something, and then you have to paint everything afterwards.
Did you glaze them? Anything else in there? Did you take these two? Did you pass those around?
What makes them so shiny? Glaze.
So do you have a kiln at your school?
While you're passing those around, I'm going to have Ellie Klotz come up. Ellie's also one of our students in 5th grade, and she has quite a variety that she made. And then I'll have her share some of the things she did to make hers. Some of them were pretty unique, add a little special touch. We got a little elephant cup. So why don't you tell them how you did that, Ellie?
The elephant cup, I took a piece of clay and flattened it out and then rolled it up.
creativity. So I thought you'd want to see that. Tell them what you did, Austin.
My dragon that he's holding up there, that was on the first week. I had to make it that hollow so it wouldn't, because if it's too thick, it'll blow up in the kiln.
Tough experience.
Not quite. My art teacher told me this, so I didn't have to learn from experience. So that I made based off of a book of series that I was in. And then the base I made on the potter's wheel. And you have to get the clay centered, otherwise it likes to collapse, and which isn't good. That gets quite frustrating. And I tried that the week before, and I actually squeezed a little too hard when I was bringing the walls up, and it took the whole top half off. Yeah. So that was very frustrating. I had to work with what I had, and that's what came out.
You would never know. You never said
That was good. Great.
What kind of dinosaur is that?
That's actually a dragon.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Lord.
Can I ask a question of the young man, please? Sure. I'm curious if you got any pictures of Mr. Gensinger powering that powering wheel. Keep him in shape.
I'm not sure. I don't have anything else. Do you have any more questions?
What grade are you in?
Fifth.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
There's a lot of things I want to do when I grow up.
Keep working.
I think you're going to do whatever you want to do.
Good job, you guys.
Thank you. We also have a class that was fun with glass. And so I got a couple students that I'm going to have you come forward, and they'll come forward and show you some things. I'm going to start with Julia Tucker. Julia's a third grader. Julia's going to talk to you. She's going to show you one item or a couple there that they've made with fun with glass. They're different types of art, and she's going to talk about the art that's in the bag, and that is glass fusing.
The way I made those is I took a piece of glass and then I put a bunch of glass scraps on it and I glued it down with a special kind of glue. And then our art teacher fused it. And then for the necklace, we had to put a piece of glass and then put a separator and then put a piece of clear glass on top of it and then decorate it however we wanted to.
And you're wearing one, aren't you, Julia? She is. So why don't you walk around there and show them what you made for yourself? After Julia finished, she did take her pieces, and there is one glass kiln, and we use that one to melt the glass. She picked out some really neat colors, and they also had some magnets. So if they didn't make a necklace, they made a magnet for the refrigerator, something like that. And along with that, Griffin Reed, fifth grader, handsome little fellow, he's going to show you some things he did. I'm disappointed he didn't have a picture of a pug inside that frame because they have those jugs at home. So Griffin, tell them how you made that picture frame.
Okay, first, how we made the picture frame is we put pieces of glass scraps and we glue them on with adhesive. And after that's done drying, we used grout, which makes it sort of like a concrete filling to make it stay where it is. And for the magnets, you have this special sort of glue called solution glue, and it's
question for Griffin or Julia?
I have a question for all of them. How do you guys learn how to be so confident and give such great presentations? Do you guys do that during school? Ever?
They're winging it.
Freaking wings up.
They're winging it. They're really great kids. They had a lot of fun. I have one more, and that is Olivia Seelig. Olivia had a little different class. Tell them what you did, Olivia.
I did a cooking class, and I made the flowers that are mosquitoes, and I made out of rice cakes for the main part, and then the stem is a toaster, and then the leaves on the stem are apples, and then the leaves around the main part is around the main part is the strawberries, and has peanut butter on it and chocolate chips.
Very creative. I know when I was in any class that had any food or something in it, and my kindergarten kids always liked to eat whatever we had. Did you have trouble not eating all of the specimens?
Well, after we made it, we take it home and eat it.
Or you give it to Mr. Gensinger and he says the wind blew it.
That's how it was eaten.
Very nice.
Tell them one more thing you made, Olivia, and then I'll let you sit down.
I made an ice cream cone cake, and basically just cake mixed in an ice cream cone. That's like one of my favorite things that I made.
Where's that?
Thank you, boys and girls. And, I will tell you, we have a lot of fun at our school. I have one little iMovie. She's going to turn it, if you turn the lights down just a little bit, and we'll show you just a recap of Adventures After